Hi, Mike Stoltz here again with License to Carry training video number 5. This time, we're going to talk about handgun loading requirements, then go over the shooting exercises. When using a semi-auto on the exam, testing protocols require that students load their magazine without assistance. In addition, students must also be capable of properly seating the magazine and charging their slide. If testing with a revolver, you need to understand the direction of cylinder rotation. In other words, the way in which your cylinder will turn once the trigger is depressed. Cylinders with one empty chamber should be closed with this vacant position directly aligned with the barrel. Most popular revolvers have a counterclockwise rotation. Accordingly, additional empty counterclockwise chambers should be positioned out to the left of the barrel. When aligned incorrectly on a shooting exercise, the hammer will drop on at least one empty chamber, which then runs the risk of rounds not being fired on time. To keep things simple, there are 9 shooting exercises, but only 4 ways they're going to be fired. These shots are timed and will begin with a verbal command to fire, then conclude with the word stop. Here is a detailed breakdown of the shooting exercises. This means you will fire 1 shot on command 5 separate times. One-shot exercises are performed at 9 feet and again at 21 feet. Here, you will fire 2 shots on command 5 separate times. This exercise requires 10 rounds to be loaded and fired, making it necessary for some students to reload. As such, plenty of time is given to reload, which will be further addressed at the debriefing prior to the shooting test. A 2-shot exercise is performed once at a distance of 9 feet. 2 shots will be fired on the first command, followed by 3 shots on the second. Fire. Fire. This exercise will be performed at both 21 and 45 feet. A word of caution: this type of 2-stage exercise specifies the exact order which shots must be fired. Stop. Fire. Inadvertently reversing this order will result in a student failing the exam due to taking too many shots on the first stage. This last variation means you will only be instructed to fire once, completing all 5 shots in the time allotted. 5-shot exercises appear at 9, 21, and 45 feet. Coming up in our series finale, License to Carry training video number 6 begins with a checklist of things to avoid, then concludes with real-time examples for each type of shooting exercise.